Hey everyone, Natalie Peterson here, personal trainer and yoga coach here at Fitness Quest 10 in San Diego. Today I want to share with you a great short series that is going to be crucial for anyone who is an overhead or rotational athlete, as well as anyone who experiences any sort of back pain or back tightness. I have Amanda here who is going to help demonstrate the stretches. The first couple of things we're going to do are only using just a wall, so you can do this anywhere that you have a little bit of wall space, and this is going to be great to open up the chest and the back as well. So Amanda, I'm going to have you just face the parking lot this way and reach your right hand all the way up the wall. So what I'm having her do is reach her fingertips as high as she can while leaning some of her body weight towards the wall. Do you feel a stretch through your chest and shoulder area? So you're just going to reach up to about 12 o'clock. If you're thinking of a clock here, 12 o'clock on this first stretch, and spend 3 to 5 breaths in this position, or as long as you'd like. Amanda, the next stretch I'm going to have you do is to reach behind you to about 2 o'clock on this clock. And then from here, when your hand is reaching behind you, you're going to rotate your body towards me, and that's going to deepen the stretch across the front side of the chest and shoulder. Just like the last stretch, holding here for 3 to 5 breaths. And then next, reach behind you again to 3 o'clock on that clock, and only rotate so far as you still feel a nice gentle stretch, not rotating so far as you feel any pinch or impingement on the back of that shoulder. So that's a great stretch to do for both arms. And then the last thing I'll have you do, Amanda, before you would switch arms is face the wall now. Reach your arm across your body. Very nice. So reaching to about 9 o'clock here, and then shift your weight while holding onto that wall, shifting your weight towards the right. This time feeling a stretch all across the back side of that shoulder. So spending about 3 to 5 breaths in each of these positions, and then switching and doing the same thing on the other side of the body. Amanda, next I'm going to have you come down onto the mat. So while the last series of stretches you need a wall, this set of stretches you won't need anything except for some floor space. So Amanda, go ahead and come into hands and knees. First thing I'm going to have you do, leaving your right hand on the mat, take your left hand and thread it underneath that right arm, flip the palm up to the sky, and just gently lay the head down on the mat if you can. One thing I like to keep handy for my clients and athletes is a yoga block. So lift your head up, Amanda. And so that might be a little bit more comfortable to lay a yoga block or pillow down just to elevate the head a little bit in this stretch. Staying here in this position for 3 to 5 breaths again, or as long as you'd like, till you start to feel the muscles lengthen and loosen up, feeling the spine starting to unwind as you stay in this threaded needle pose. And then Amanda, finally reach your right arm up past your past your head here on the mat. You can have this right hand in any position that you want. You can reach it up above the head. You can even reach that hand around and place it on the low back, Amanda. And placing your hand on your lower back will actually deepen that twist. So any of these modifications would be up to you. And then go ahead and switch it out other side, using the strength in your right arm to help you come back to center. Reach now the left arm through. The right arm through, left hand goes up above the head, and staying either here or placing the left arm on the low back. Good. And deepening the stretch. 3 to 5 breaths here in this position as well. And then lastly, go ahead, Amanda, and come into a seated position with your legs straight out in front of you. Last couple postures here are going to be a seated spinal twist. Amanda, take your right leg, cross it over the left with your foot flat on the floor, and pull that knee up into your chest as far as it'll go, as long as that foot stays flat on the mat. From here, hug your knee up into your chest, sit up nice and tall, pretending there's a person with a string pulling your head nice and tall to the ceiling. Take your left arm, wrap it around that right knee nice and tight, and then take your right arm up and behind you. Very nice. So this arm that's coming behind is going to act almost as a kickstand for your back. So as your fingertips of your right hand are in the mat, it's causing you to sit up nice and tall here, and then your gaze is going to be out over that right shoulder. So this is a seated gentle twist for the spine. And Amanda, to deepen that stretch, take your left arm at 90 degrees, rather left. Left arm at 90 degrees and take your elbow on the outside of that right knee and then look out over your right shoulder. Very nice. Sitting up nice and tall, 3 to 5 breaths here in this position, and then you would switch and go ahead and twist the other way. So this is just a simple series of stretches that you can do anywhere, just with a little floor space, a little wall space. That's great for the rotational athlete, the overhead athlete, and anybody who experiences any back pain or tightness. For more information, check out www.fitnessquest10.com.